Well, we're back here at Gateway Greens. I wanted to bring in Rod Sr., which is one of the committee members here for access control. Rod, can you can you walk us through this kiosk and some of the features that it may have, so we can kind of give a little more detailed description?
Yeah, thank you, Brooke. ISN, what we really like about this touch screen is that it's responsive and anti-glare. It's important in Florida with all the sunshine that we get. One of the things we've introduced here is graphics for all the regular delivery drivers that come here every day. Companies like FedEx and UPS, Amazon, Comcast and USPS. Those with branded vehicles, all they have to do is press the call guard button and the main gate guard will hit the 9 and open the gate. We don't want to capture their driving license, their vehicle tags. We trust them because of the brand of the company. The other categories of people who come by this kiosks are guests of hosts and vendors like plumbers, for example. So I'm going to go through an example of how those people will get in using this kiosk. So they would touch the screen, and I'm going to tap in my name, which is Senior, S-E-N, and I'm dialing myself. Okay, Senior, Rod. And that's going to dial my phone as if I was in the house.
Stand by.
Pretty painless, user-friendly, it seems.
I'm now in the house answering the phone. Okay, and now I'm going to let this guest in by hitting 9, and that will open the gate. The second method that a guest or a vendor can get in here, other than the host hitting 9, is by sending him in advance a QR code. Okay, so in this situation I've sent myself a QR code, okay, with a link, and pressing on that gives you the QR code. Entering the QR code here will open the gate.
Wow, right from the phone.
There. So QR code is no questions answered, you're in. The third method for a guest or a vendor to enter here, other than the host hitting a 9 or scanning a QR code sent in advance, is to enter a 6-digit number, and this is an ISN ascribed number that changes at midnight every night for security reasons. The host finds out what the number is by going into the ISN app, and in the ISN app there is a daily code there that shows you that today's code is 392969. Yesterday's code was 351068. So if we enter into here 392969 and press enter.
Please scan your driver license to get access. It goes face up in the slot on the right.
Okay, so there is my driving license.
Your access is granted.
It verifies through your driver's. I see.
So please drive carefully.
So there with the arm is open, it's captured my license. That's kept on private record in the access control office. Nobody else sees that. But it's important because you may want to tie it to your vehicle license tag in case there's any violation or anything. You know who was driving that vehicle.
Right. Which would be in the main database of the system itself.
But not at the main gate.
But not at the main gate.
It's for the director only, yes.
I understand.
Another feature of ISN that we really like is the fact that it can capture a photograph of the driver sitting here, and that can be emailed or texted to the host. So not only do they know the person has arrived, they can see a picture of that person. That's a new development from ISN, and we really like that. Other things that ISN are very good at is doing remote diagnostics on this kiosk. Any problems, which are not very often, or any updates, because they're coming out with new versions all the time. And ISN have got some really smart software development guys on the other coast who are talking to this thing remotely, and we don't need to send technicians out here or with laptops. They do it all out of the other coast, and it works really well.
Gateway Greens, I'm actually sitting with one of the residents here, Cynthia. Hi, Cynthia.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Brooke Cagle with ISN. Nice to meet you. So if you don't mind, I know I've kind of bombarded you here, but can you tell us a little bit about ISN and how it's worked for you? How long have you been in the community here?
Been here 2 years, exactly around the same time the ISN was implemented to Gateway Greens. Real simple. There's an app you download. You can add a visitor, a vendor, a friend, a family member. You can delete them. There's specific times and dates that you can enter onto the app to allow access.
I see.
And then when you're done, it either deletes on its own, or you can simply delete that person or vendor, like I said. So
you can
it's real simple.
Okay.
Very, very simple.
That's on your phone, pretty easy to
Yeah, very
install.
simple. It's an app on your phone, whether it's an Android or an iPhone. Just download it. You've got your password, you've got your user ID, and your community name that you need to select from. You can save it. You can also, when you log in, you can have notifications sent directly to your cell phone, knowing when a visitor has entered based on your property. There's also a 6-digit app that you can actually text to whomever that visitor is, and or a QR code that you can also send to that visitor, which is valid for 30 days.
Okay.
So
that rolling code.
Exactly. Yeah. So you've got the front gate that's manned 24/7. You've got West Links that's manned and does have a kiosk until 7 p.m. So your visitors will be able, and your guests will be able to have access.
That's great.
Without an issue.
That's great. Yeah.
So, and the guards are wonderful, so they help out.
Great.